Welcome back, everyone. And with us to talk some travel this Tuesday from Uganda is CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg. Good morning, Peter. I mean, where exactly in Uganda are you?
In a place called Munyonyo. It's outside of Entebbe. I'm actually here because we did a special for PBS, which is airing now, by the way, in the U.S., on Hidden Uganda. It's part of our series. So tomorrow night is the big premiere here in the country, and then I fly right back to see you next week from somewhere in America.
What about Uganda made you want to focus this special on that country in particular? I mean, Africa is really big.
It is really big, 54 separate countries. Yep. I've been to most of them, but I will tell you, there's a real reason why Winston Churchill called Uganda the Pearl of Africa. It's got everything, not just Lake Victoria. It's got the impenetrable forest. It's got the mountain gorillas. It's got lakes. It's got every wild animal you've ever wanted to see. Plus, it's got such great history. Yeah, that's me right there on the going down the rapids in the Nile. People think the Nile is just Egypt. No, the most violent part of the river is Class 6 right there. That's Lake Victoria, but it's right here in Uganda.
You did that. That is fascinating. And just because of just this little chat, Uganda now on my bucket list. I'm just letting you know. Okay, in recent weeks, we've seen green card and visa holders being detained by the federal government. Should people in this situation who have travel plans consider canceling them?
Well, they already are. I mean, the numbers here are quite staggering. We've seen a 22% drop in foreign travelers to the U.S. already in the last 5 weeks. Last week, it was up to 40% drop from Canadians. Do you know what it is today? 75% drop from Canadians. But the real problem is for folks who are in the U.S. who might be carrying green cards. They're not worried about traveling outside the U.S. They're worried about traveling back and being stopped at the border. So there's a lot of fear going on right now, and people are adjusting their travel plans by what? Delaying them. So you're seeing a lot of empty seats coming over across the sea, and you're seeing a whole lot of empty seats in the other direction as well.
Yeah. I know we've seen stories recently of travelers ending up dead in their rentals, whether hotel or Airbnb, the cause of death determined to be carbon monoxide poisoning. I mean, most recently is the 14-year-old son of the former Yankees player, which is just heartbreaking. Is this something people should be worried about? And how is there, what can people do to make sure where they're staying is safe in that regard?
Well, if you're staying in a hotel under normal fire codes, they have to have all those detectors: smoke, heat, and carbon monoxide. But if you're traveling to a rental or an Airbnb, you have no idea. By the way, as you may know, I'm also a fireman in New York when I'm not doing this, and I carry a portable carbon monoxide sensor. You can find them on Amazon, by the way. They're under $40. Why not take one if you're going to do that?
Yeah, I mean, you really would hope you wouldn't have to do that. But when you hear these stories over and over again, you think that would be something really good to consider. Okay, CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg, as always, thank you. Enjoy Uganda, and I look forward to watching your special.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.